Have you ever felt the frustration of waiting weeks, sometimes even a month, for your hard-earned marketplace payouts to hit your bank account? As an e-commerce seller, that delay isn't just an inconvenience. It's a significant roadblock to growth. Imagine having fantastic sales, but your capital is tied up, preventing you from restocking popular items, launching new marketing campaigns, or even covering essential operating expenses. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. It's the reality for countless online businesses battling the notoriously slow payout cycles of major marketplaces. The digital marketplace has democratized entrepreneurship, allowing individuals and small businesses to reach a global customer base with unprecedented ease. Platforms like Amazon, Walmart, Shopify, and Etsy have opened doors to incredible opportunities. However, with these opportunities come challenges, and one of the most persistent is cash flow. You make a sale today, but the funds might not be accessible for 14, 30, or even 60 days. This lag can stifle even the most promising ventures. You see a spike in demand for a product, but you can't immediately reorder because your cash is still in transit. You want to run a targeted ad campaign for the holiday season, but you're waiting on last month's profits to clear. This creates a vicious cycle. Slow payouts lead to limited working capital, which in turn limits your ability to reinvest and grow. It forces sellers into a reactive, rather than proactive, business model. But, like any financial service, there are requirements to qualify for Payability Instant Access. Understanding these criteria is the first step towards unlocking this powerful cash flow solution for your e-commerce business. It's not about your personal credit score, which is a common hurdle with traditional lenders. Instead, Payability focuses on the health and performance of your actual e-commerce business. They look at what truly matters for online sellers, your sales history, and your overall performance metrics on the marketplaces where you operate. So, let's dive into the specifics. What exactly does Payability look for when you apply for instant access? The primary requirements revolve around two key aspects: your sales history and your sales volume. First, sales history. Payability requires you to have a minimum sales history on the marketplace you're connecting. For most platforms, this is typically at least 3 months of selling history. This is an arbitrary number. It allows Payability to assess your consistency as a seller. They want to see a track record, a pattern of sales activity that demonstrates your business is established and actively generating revenue. This provides them with the data points necessary to evaluate your eligibility and determine the appropriate funding amounts. If you just launched your store last week, you'll need to build up a few months of consistent sales before you can qualify. Second, sales volume. This is arguably the most critical component. Payability has a minimum monthly sales requirement. While some sources have historically mentioned a $2,000 minimum for Amazon, the more commonly cited and generally applicable minimum across various marketplaces is an average of $10,000 per month in sales. This threshold ensures that your business has a substantial enough revenue stream to make the instant access service viable and mutually beneficial. Keep in mind that average monthly sales means they'll look at your performance over those qualifying months to ensure you consistently meet or exceed this amount. For higher volume sellers, exceeding this threshold significantly can sometimes even lead to more favorable terms or lower fees. For example, if you consistently sell over $100,000 per month, you might qualify for custom discounts on their standard fees. It's important to note that Payability doesn't just look at the raw numbers. They also consider performance metrics. While they don't conduct credit checks, they do assess the overall health of your seller account. This includes factors like customer feedback and ratings, order defect rate, ODR, shipping performance, account health. These performance metrics give Payability a comprehensive view of your operational efficiency and customer satisfaction, which are strong indicators of a sustainable and growing business. They want to ensure they're supporting businesses that are well managed and poised for continued success. Another crucial aspect of Payability Instant Access is that it's designed for e-commerce sellers specifically operating on major online marketplaces. This is a general business financing solution. It's tailored for the unique cash flow dynamics of platforms like Amazon, Walmart, Shopify, Etsy, Newegg, Jet, Top Hatter, If you sell predominantly on one of these platforms, you're likely a good fit. Payability integrates directly with your seller accounts on these platforms to securely access your sales data, which is how they verify your eligibility and calculate your daily advances. This direct integration is what streamlines the application process and enables such rapid approvals. Speaking of the application process, it's remarkably straightforward and fast, a stark contrast to traditional loan applications. Here's a general overview of how it works. Apply online. Connect your marketplace accounts. Get approved. Receive funding. It's also worth noting that Payability offers flexibility in how you access your funds. You can spend the advance funds immediately using a Payability Seller Card, which is a Visa card that offers benefits like cashback on purchases. Alternatively, you can transfer the money directly to your bank account via ACH, wire, or instant transfer, often with free same-day transfers available. This flexibility allows you to manage your cash flow in a way that best suits your business operations. While the no credit check aspect is a significant advantage, it's important to understand what that entails. Payability does perform a background check based on public records. This is a standard procedure to verify identity and ensure there are no red flags, but it's distinct from a credit check that assesses your creditworthiness. This distinction is crucial for sellers who might have less than perfect personal credit, but a thriving e-commerce business. Another common question relates to the fees. Payability Instant Access charges a flat fee, typically between 1% and 2% of your gross sales. This is not an interest rate that compounds. It's a straightforward service fee for the accelerated access to your funds. The exact percentage can vary based on your sales volume, with higher volume sellers sometimes qualifying for lower fees. It's a transparent pricing model that allows you to clearly calculate the cost of the service and determine if the benefit of instant cash flow outweigh the fees for your specific business. Furthermore, Payability supports sellers operating globally. If you have a registered business outside of the U.S., sell on Amazon.com, and have a USD receiving account, you can likely work with Payability. They also offer global payment options to 180 countries in 38 currencies, making it easier to pay suppliers no matter where they are located. This global reach is a significant advantage for international e-commerce businesses. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.